wabakie na wasalie. Wanajenga ukuta badala ya kujenga daraja. Kusema tumechoka. Muongo na mulozi ni watu wa kuchoma.
This is Papa Omwami. Now, you guys have been seeing you're talking about Kanini Kega, the Iala, I don't know, Zio Ruto is falling out with the Mount Kenya people, defiance, they don't know, they are now, Mount Kenya is now gathering behind Gachagua. Now, guys, let me just tell you the truth. Kanini Kega has never been far from UDA. Sabina Chege has never been far from UDA. And that is from my political analysis perspective point of view. But trust me, if you dig deep, you'll find out that maybe I'm right. Now, I'm going to give you incidences, or rather facts that support my opinion. Number one, why is it that I say Jubilee and UDA was one thing? One thing I'll tell you. Raila is a very strong candidate. And if you were to face him straight on, horn to horn, you lock horns with Raila, he will defeat you. You can see that evidence from the numbers, the margin with which Ruto won the 2022 elections. It was around 230,000 votes, approximately that. And you can imagine, this is a man who has been campaigning ever since 2017, just right after the elections. When the handshake came in, Ruto was already campaigning. And every day he was fishing out money. Every day he was somewhere. Every day he was doing something. And in the past 2013 to 2017 government, he was commissioning projects all over the country, here and there, left, right, and center. So let's give it that Ruto has been campaigning for 10 years. And he has used resources that I'm telling you can amount into unimaginable kind of numbers. Don't even think about it, my friend. We're talking about maybe 1 trillion or something. Now, you can imagine with all that effort, he only managed to beat Raila with 230,000 votes. That can show you how powerful Raila is. Now, let's get to the truth of the matter. Raila alone, because now we are count like he had no running mate, because the running mate he had is very weak. Count that way. You can imagine, with the little efforts he put in, with the relaxation they had, knowing that they have won, they could not just clock the 230,000 votes. That shows you Raila is very powerful. Now, what was the role of this other faction of UDA, which is Jubilee, that was left behind? The rule of power says, keep your enemy close. So I will tell you for a fact that Ruto went with the striking team ahead to score, and he left the likes of Akina Sabina Chege, Kina Kanini Kega, to go and be with the old man, our retired Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, former Prime Minister, and make sure that they also be part of the decisions as far as his campaigns are concerned. And to me, even as we are having this problem with Jubilee and Azimio right now, no, Jubilee is just simply wanting to go back to where it belongs. Kanini Kega, who is now being said that is being elected at Iala, Mount Kenya, Kenya people within the parliament are now defying the president. No. It is simple as this. Kanini Kega is simply coming back for his reward. He did his role. He played his role. And even with Sabina Chege and all of those people who are around Raila from the Mount Kenya, they played their role to make sure that Raila was stalled behind and close this margin and make sure that he does not win. And part of these decisions were in the likes of giving him a weak candidate, convincing him that you have won, you have the system, we're going to give you this candidate. And they gave him a weak candidate. Honorable Martha Karua brought the integrity card with her. She brought in the reformist card with her. But on the ground, she did not have numbers. And even as far as I know, in the last election she took part as a presidential candidate, she got only 43,800 and something votes. And even she ran for governor in Kirinyaga, she could not clench it against Anna Waiguru, who was very unpopular as much as integrity issues are concerned. The NYS scandal was on her back, drawing her behind. But Waiguru beat her down in Kirinyaga back in 20, I don't know, something. But you see, she could not get her governor. She could not win a governor seat. So that means she was a weak candidate as far as numbers are concerned. So these are the things that Akina Kanini Kega and Sabina Chege did. And it is not wrong to say that they are coming for their rewards in the UDA party.